Dear students, I am Dr. Kumar, Assistant Professor of Zoology, Government First Aid College, Shira. Today's lecture is the detailed features of insects. So this comes under paper 4, that is insect vectors and diseases. As all of you know that the insect is made up of three divisions, that is the head, thorax and abdomen. Head is made up of 6 fused segments. There are 6 fused segments. They are united, they are fused in order to form a complex head capsule. Okay. Next is the thorax, the middle part of the body. It is again further divided into 3 segments, that is prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Okay, and the last is the abdomen. The abdomen or the abdominal segments varies in different species of insects, that ranges from 5 to 11 segments. Okay, the abdominal segments, the number varies from different species of insects. So this slide shows a typical insect, showing the different parts where you can see the head, thorax and abdomen. In the head you can see a pair of compound eyes are present. Okay, since it is a lateral view, you can see one compound eye, antenna can be seen. Okay, the mouth parts are present here, and this is a head capsule. There are 6 fused segments. They are fused in order to form a complete head capsule. Okay, the next is the thoracic region. The thoracic region is further divided into 3 parts or 3 segments, that is prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Okay, dorsal to the thoracic segment, you can see the attachment of the wings. 1 or 2 pairs of wings are present in insects. Generally in some insects 1 pair of insect is present, and in some insects 2 pairs of wings are present. Okay, so ventrally to the thoracic region, okay, you can see 3 pairs of wings attached, 1 pair to each segment. Okay, prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Since 3 pairs of the legs are present ventral to the thoracic region, so typically the insects are designated as hexapods. The last is the abdomen. The abdomen, as I told you, the abdominal segments varies in different species of insects, and the number ranges from 5 to 11 segments. Okay, in the abdomen the various important vital organs are present in the abdomen to carry out normal physiological activities. The same explanation again, the head with a pair of compound eyes and a pair of antennae at the sensory structures in order to recognize the surrounding environment, and as far as the mouth parts are concerned, a pair of mandibles are present and 2 pairs of the maxillae. So usually they play an important role in the feeding. Mouth parts are usually modified for different feeding habits. Mouth parts are usually they are different in different species of insects. As I told you, so due to they are adapted to the different feeding habits, accordingly the mouth parts are different. That is lapping type, sponging type, piercing and sucking type, biting and chewing type. Thorax, I told you, thorax is divided into 3 segments, that is prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Okay, so dorsal to the thoracic segment, you can see 1 or 2 pairs of wings are attached, and sometimes in some insects the wings may be absent. Okay, in some insects only a single pair of wings are present. In some insects 2 pairs of wings are usually attached on the dorsal side of the thoracic region, and in some species of insect the wings are completely absent, and these insects, they cannot able to fly. And ventral to the thoracic region, you can see three pairs of jointed legs are usually attached. Okay, one pair to each thoracic segment, that is prothorax, mesothorax, and metathorax. Since three pairs of the legs are present attached to the ventral to the thoracic segment, typically the insects are recognized or designated as hexapods. Detailed features of insects. The insect body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. They have three pairs of legs, hence sometimes they are called as hexapods, one pair of antennae, and one pair of compound eyes. Usually they are usually functions as a sensory organs in order to recognize the surrounding environment. One pair of compound eyes and three pairs of ocelli. They are also sensory structures. They are very much present in the head region. Okay, and as far as the simple eyes or the ocelli are concerned, and these ocelli are present in some insects and they are absent in some insects, and they are usually situated in between the compound eye, that too in the head caps. Mouth parts are variously adopted depending on the mode of feeding. As I told you, there are 4 to 5 different types of mouth parts are usually present, generally present in insects according to their feeding habit. As far as the respiratory system is concerned, respiratory system or the breathing that takes place with the help of trachea or the tracheal system. Circulatory system is of open type. Circulatory system is of open type. There is no definite blood vessels like arteries, capillaries, and veins are completely absent. Only the blood sinusoids are present. Okay, around the aort is present, aort is present, aort is present, aort is present, aort is present. As and when it contracts, okay, the sinusoid, the hemolymph will move from one sinusoid to the another sinusoid, and the transmission or the circulation takes place from one sinusoid to the another sinusoid, and definite blood vessels are completely absent. Hence it is open type of circulation can be seen in insects. They excrete uric acid. They excrete uric acid. Hence they are called as uricotelic animals, uricotelic organisms. Okay, so they excrete uric acid as a nitrogenous waste product through a specialized organs called as Malpighian tubules. Malpighian tubules. As far as the nervous system is concerned, nervous system includes circumpharyngeal ring and a ventral nerve cord. Okay, so well developed nervous system is also absent in case of lower animals, that too in the insects, where only the assemblage of neurons can be seen. Only the assemblage of neurons, that is the grouping of neurons in order to form the ganglia. Okay, and from this ganglia forms a ring-like structure, what is called as circumpharyngeal ring, which is usually situated in the head. From the circumpharyngeal ring, so a nerve cord which runs from anterior to the posterior end of the body, what is called as ventral nerve cord. Ventral nerve cord. From the ventral nerve cord, usually the segmental ganglions or the segmental nerves are usually arise, and hence each and every part of the body is under the network of nervous system. Sense organs are very well developed because we have seen the compound eyes, simple eyes, and also a pair of antennae. They serve as the sensory structures. As far as the reproductive system is concerned, reproductive capacity is enormous. Okay, well developed reproductive organs are present, and the larval stages growing by molting. Okay, larva, they develop into adult through a process what is called as ecdysis. Ecdysis is very much present operating in insects, where there is a periodical shedding of outer exoskeleton in order to obtain the definite size of the body, that is the growth and development of the body in general. Okay, so to this process, in order to obtain the normal size of the body, okay, the periodical ecdysis process is very much present in insects, that is the periodical shedding of the outer exoskeleton in order to achieve the growth and development. Okay, in majority of them, the larval stage is different from the adult stage. Okay, and there is a distinct metamorphosis. Okay, the larval stage is very different from that of the adult stage. So the larva is entirely different from the adult as far as the resemblance is concerned. Okay, and there is a distinct metamorphosis. The larva undergoes a metamorphosis process in order to form the adult insect. So this is all about the general or detailed features of insects, and these are the reference materials along with the link. Dear students, this is the time of COVID-19 pandemic. The second wave is operating now, and be careful while going out. Don't go out generally. Okay, go out only if there is emergency or unavoidable situations. Okay, wash your hands very frequently with soap and use sanitizers, face mask, and keep distance, that is maintain social distance when you are in the groups. Okay, stay home, stay safe, save lives. Thank you.